Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy RHENO coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons temptations is high. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. Listen, y'all. This video is simply about the 5 reasons of why you going through all that temptation, okay? Why that temptation seems like it's so high, it's not going nowhere. You feel like, man, why the devil keep tempting me? Yes, sir. I mean, God, I'm right here on your side, man, but why the enemy keep trying to work through people that's close to me? Why the enemy keep trying to tempt me to the things that he know I love, the things that he know I like, the things that he know get me riled up? Yes, sir. The things that get me hot. Yes, sir. I know I'm talking to somebody. Why the enemy doing that? Listen, y'all. I need you to drop in the comments and say, yes, sir, you will not tempt me, devil. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you will not tempt me, devil. I need you to understand something. You going through all that temptation right now because you done chose to do the right thing. You done chose to do something positive, and you done chose you, all right? And the devil don't like that, okay? Now, before I get into this video, y'all already know how we do. If this video feel like it's gonna resonate with you, if any one of those signs resonate with you, and if you feel like I'm talking directly to you, make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, all right? So we're gonna get directly into it. I don't wanna waste no time. Yes, sir. So the first reason of why that temptation is so high and why you feel like you're going through so much temptation, that first reason is simply gonna be this, y'all. God has placed a bet on you. All right, let me say that one more time for the people louder in the back. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all. God has placed a bet on you. All right, I don't know if you understand what happened in the book of Job. I don't know if you understand what Job went through. See, every single thing that Job went through, it was simply because God placed a bet on him. See, in James, I can't remember the exact scripture. I want to say it's James chapter 1, verse 13, if I'm not mistaken. But I know somewhere in James, it says that God would not tempt no man. And I truly believe that with all my heart. I don't believe that God is the one who set booby traps for you. All right? I don't believe that it's God the one that say, yeah, let me put him through this real quick. Yeah, let me put it through this real quick. Let me say this other. Now, I don't believe that God does this, but I do believe that God allows certain things, just like how he allowed Job to go through what he went through. Yes, sir. Understand what I'm saying? Just like how he allowed Job to go through what he went through. All right, RHENO, man, what you saying? The reason why you going through all that temptation is because God placed a bet on you. He told the devil, hey, look, this is one of my loyal servants. Yeah, this is one of my loyal people. These are one of the individuals who I know I can trust. These are one of the individuals who I know is responsible. These are one of the individuals who I know won't let me down. Yes, sir. If you feel what I'm saying right now, y'all drop in the comments and say, I won't let God down. Yes, sir. If you feel what I'm talking about right now in these comments, I need you to make sure you drop. Say, I won't let God down. See, God gonna be proud of you. God gonna be proud of you. And see, the devil would not like anything that you decide to do with God. See, understand this. God has placed a bet on you, not because he hoped that you do something wrong, or not because he hoped that you let him down. No, because he know you won't let him down. He know that whatever obstacle you go through, you gonna get through it. Yes, sir. He know whatever that situation is, you gonna get through it. He already know that. All right? He already know that. So I need you to understand and know that. Okay, that temptation is so high right now because God has placed a bet on you. He know what you have inside you because he's the one who planted the seed. See, God is the one who planted the seed. You got to understand that. Realize that this is what's going on, y'all. That temptation is getting so high simply because God has placed a bet on you, because he knows exactly how you're going to react. He knows exactly how you're going to respond. Guess what? It may be some trials and tribulations. Guess what? It may be some errors. Guess what? You may make a few mistakes, but he know that you're going to bounce back. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say bounce back from whatever situation you're going through. Listen, y'all. I said this one time in the video. I said reset as many times as you need to. Just don't give up. Okay, God has placed that bet on you. He placed that bet over your life, and I need you to show up for the occasion. I need you to show up for the battle. I need you to show up for the war. And guess what? You may lose a battle, but you will never lose a war. Yes, sir, especially when you're walking with God. All right. Number two, the second reason, y'all, is going to simply be this. The devil is trying to destroy you. All right. Let me say that one last time, okay? The devil is trying to destroy you. Reno, what you saying right now? Listen, what I'm simply saying is that the devil is trying to destroy you because he know exactly where you're going, okay? He know exactly where you are headed. All right? He will not abort the mission. He will not stop you on your way to your destination. See, he's trying to destroy you before you even become who you are. That's almost like trying to make a plane blow up or trying to stop a plane before it actually take off. See, you a plane. Huh? You a plane. And what the devil want to do is he want to make you crash before you even get off the land. Yes, sir. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? You a plane. And you gonna fly high like a plane. But see, the enemy don't want to see that. The enemy don't even want to see you on the runway. All right, he want to still see you in production, okay, or pre-production, so he can abort the mission, so he can cancel the flight. That's what the enemy want to do. See, the enemy simply wants this, y'all. The enemy simply want to do this. He want to destroy you because he want to prove to God that, yeah, man, I can destroy your chosen one. I can destroy the one that you love oh so much. I can destroy the one you say is so special. I can destroy that person that you say, oh, he made in your image. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn them my way, all right? And once I turn them my way, I'm going to give them all the resources. I'm going to give them everything that they love. I'm going to give her all the things that she wants, and it's going to destroy her. Yes, sir. But guess what? I need you to drop in the comments. Yeah, we're going against the devil today, y'all. I need y'all to drop in the comments and say, you won't destroy me. Yes, sir. Drop in the comments and say, you won't destroy me. See, a lot of people don't realize the devil, he simply want to destroy you. He want to destroy you before you even get there. Y'all ever notice on these movies, y'all? On these particular movies, all right, they go ahead and, matter of fact, I'll give y'all a better one. This is a movie that I watch, okay? It's called Mortal Kombat, all right? And Mortal Kombat, it's multiple Mortal Kombats. You got the one that's in the 90s, that happened in 99, I want to say. And then you got another Mortal Kombat that was shot in like 2013, 2014. Okay, if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me in the comments, as I know y'all will. But it was Mortal Kombat, and what happened was it was Scorpion. Okay, you got Scorpion, and then you have Sub-Zero. Even on the game, they are like rivalries. Okay, because Sub-Zero stands for cold, all right, and Scorpion stands for the fire. Okay, so you got two different sides. They're like rivalries. All right, and on the movie Sub-Zero, he actually, fought. He fought. Was it Scorpion, all right? And when he fought Scorpion, don't get me wrong now, it wasn't just no easy fight. He wasn't fighting no pun, okay? Scorpion more so like a bishop or a knight. Yes, sir. Was it that Scorpion more so like a bishop or a knight? All right, and so what happened was with Scorpion ended up, beating up all these ninjas and, all the soldiers, and then he met Sub-Zero that was going at it hand to hand. They going at it, y'all, hand in hand. I'm talking about Sub-Zero hit him with 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Scorpion come with the get over here, hit him with about 2, 3 of them. All right, and what happened was he ended up beating Scorpion. All right, but see how Mortal Kombat operates is people die, come back to life, and all that type of stuff. But that's fiction, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just making, that's not the point, okay? Because I know I got some real spiritual people over here, and I know that y'all take that type of stuff serious. So this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This right here is simply a point that I'm making, okay? The point is so much bigger than the analogy, but you will get it once I tell you. So Scorpion, is supposedly dead, all right, and then he has a son. The son was put away while Scorpion and Sub-Zero was fighting, okay? Like I said, Sub-Zero, he came, killed everyone in his village. The last person who was left was Scorpion. Scorpion came. So they put up a good fight, but Scorpion ended up losing that battle. He was supposedly dead. His son is inside of a basket, and the next 18 years, well, before he turned 18 years old, Raiden, all right, for all my Mortal Kombat fans, Raiden came back and he got the kid. okay? And the kid was considered a chosen one. All right, y'all see where I'm going? Y'all know y'all see where I'm going now. The kid became a chosen one. He was already a chosen one, okay? And that kid was being trained up, all right? And the ultimate goal was to kill Scorpion's son, because you already know that the son is going to come back for everything, you know. He coming back with a vengeance, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You killed my dad, I want vengeance, all right? And what happened was, you know, Scorpion was now going after his son. Why? Because I'm trying to stop the prodigy. Yes, sir, I'm trying to stop the chosen one. And that's the same thing with you, okay? If that analogy made sense, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments for confirmation for myself, so y'all can understand. And so I can understand, I need y'all to drop in the comments, okay? Say, I understand. Yes, sir, make sure you drop in the comments, I understand, okay, if y'all got that analogy. So with that being said, see, the enemy, he want to come towards you. He want to go ahead and destroy you because you are the chosen one, and he know you going after everything that God told you. He know you seeing them visions. Yes, sir, he know you seeing them dreams. Yes, sir, he know you seeing that thing that you're doing, okay? It don't matter where you are, what you doing, all right? See, they want to break you. They want to break you. I'm talking about all my brothers who was in jail. They tried to break you. Yes, sir. I'm talking about my people who in school and they debating on wanting to give up. But I want to let you know the enemy trying to break you. I'm talking about all my people that's on their job, and the job is trying to tell you and convince you and manipulate you that you need to stay on that job. They trying to break you. Yes, sir. I need you to understand something. You have so much more. Don't allow the enemy to destroy what God has already promised over your life, okay? And also, make sure you drop in the comments and say, I believe the promise. Yes, sir. Drop in them comments and say, I believe the promise. I told y'all, man, we talking heavy today, y'all, okay? We talking heavy today, y'all. I know I'm talking to somebody, all right? So we're going to get directly to it. Number 3, the third reason is simply going to be this. You're getting closer to that breakthrough. Okay, God's destination is upon you. All right, let me say that one. Let me say that one more time too. You are getting closer to that breakthrough. God's destination is upon you. All right, RHENO, what do you mean by that? You simply are getting closer. All right, you're getting closer. Like, you probably going through so much in your life right now. You probably, you know, have people that's just trying to detour you. You probably have the worst situation that's happening. You probably have a situation that you don't even understand. How did I get here? Huh? You probably ask yourself, do this question sound familiar? How did I get here? What did I do to get here? Okay, I came to let you know and release you of that weary spirit to let you know that your breakthrough is coming close. God's destination is upon you. That thing you've been praying for, guess what? God just answered that prayer. That thing that you've been wanting, guess what? It's about to turn into a need. See, at first you just wanted it, but now you need it. Huh? Yes, sir. Now you need it. And what do I mean? You need that success. Yes, sir. Yeah, you need that new property. Yes, sir. You need that new job. You need that new thing. See, when you turn something from a want to a need, it gives you that extra ambition. It gives you that extra aspiration. It gives you that extra, You see what I mean? Look, you getting closer to that breakthrough. All right, at one point you was like, man, you know, I'm just, you just working. But it's that last little thing. It's that last little thing that make you feel like, nah, I'm finna go ahead and push through. And as soon as you break through, boom, guess what happens? Now you financially successful. Yes, sir, I'm talking heavy, y'all. Now you have become spiritually awakened. Yes, sir. Now you have, broke free of that emotional stronghold that woman or man had on you. Your breakthrough is here. But see, that temptation is so high, right? The devil and the enemy, they don't want you to get right. They don't want you to get past that breakthrough. They want you to stay right there so they can break you. Ooh, we talking heavy, y'all. Understand what I'm saying, huh? The enemy simply want to break you. He don't want you to get through that breakthrough. Yes, sir. He wants you to stay right there just so he can break you. Understand this, y'all. The third reason to why temptation is so high, you getting closer to a breakthrough. But just like I just recited, the devil want to break you. Don't let him break you, okay? Make sure you drop in the comments, you won't break me. Yes, sir, you won't break me. All right. Number 4, y'all. Okay. Number 4 is simply gonna be this, y'all. The enemy wants you to relapse. All right. I'm double saying these two because this video is powerful. The enemy wants you to relapse. Reno, what you mean by that? All right. The enemy wants you to go back to what you used to be doing. Okay. So for me, y'all, as y'all probably know, some of y'all don't, because I know I got some new followers. I used to smoke weed, right? It wasn't like a thing where I used to smoke weed bad or weed was uncontrollable, you know what I'm saying? Or like weed, controlled me or whatever. But I used to smoke weed. And, particularly I probably used to smoke about, I would definitely say at minimum 2 blunts a day, and I had been smoking for over 10 years. I started smoking weed at a very, very young age, right? I started smoking weed around like 13 years old. And I just kind of, it became a habit. I developed a want for it, right? And at some point, and at some times, it was like a need, like, I need that little blunt, you know what I'm saying? So it got to that particular point, right? But what happened was I got to an area in life, right, where I said, you know what, if I want to change something, I got to change something about myself. So if I want to change something in my life, I got to change something about myself, right? And so as I realized that, I said, man, you know what, bro? Cut the weed out, right? You got to cut the weed out, bro. So once I said I was going to cut the weed out, it just kind of changed my mindset, changed my perspective on life, and just changed, how I looked at things, period. Okay? And what I realized was people would come around me, okay? And I'm not going to say everybody was, the enemy was working through them. Some people were just being who they are, right? You got family members who smoke weed, right? You may have a friend, who smoke a cigarette, right? Anything can trigger that, okay? Anything can trigger that. Maybe somebody drank and you're like, dang, I wish I had a smoke. Like, it just happens. Everybody's trigger is different. But what I'm simply saying is that I felt like that was the enemy wanting me to relapse. Okay? Like, look, you sure you don't want to hit that blunt? Hey, man, smell good. That's what you used to do. Look at how they breaking it down, right? The enemy start working on your mindset, on your mental, because he wants you to relapse to what you used to do. Okay? But see, you are now becoming a new person. That's why that temptation is so high, because the enemy wants you to relapse. Okay, he wanna remind you of what you used to do. He wanna remind you of who you used to be. But like I said in my previous video, you can't take where you are to where you're going. Yes, sir. And see, right now you are an individual who is trying to get to the next destination. You're trying to get to the next level in life. So what that means is, in order to change something in your life, you got to change something about yourself. And that's the same thing that I did. But I just realized that I had more temptation in terms of, having people to come around smoke weed. And you will always notice that it's not the things that you don't do. If a person come around you, right, and they doing pills and you never did pills, don't want to do pills, don't have no desire doing pills, right? Even though you shouldn't hang around a person doing no type of drugs or anything like that, right? Like I'm talking about like hardcore drugs, anything like that. What I'm simply saying is that you're not going to even want to indulge anyway, okay? If a person come around with some pills, you're not going to want to indulge anyway. You don't care. But if a person come around like with something that, triggers you, it really like gets you kind of going like, dang, I used to do this. And it kind of reminds you of that mindset. That is what you got to watch out for and realize that the enemy is just trying to make you relapse. Simple as that, all right? You could be doing good for 3 months, 3 days, 3 years. And on that third year and 1 day, the enemy came through somebody, right, that you like, love, or whatever, however it happened, boom, you done relapse. Now, I do want to say this before I move on to the next part. If you have relapse, don't feel bad about it, okay? That's not my job here to let you like, you relapse. Nah, I don't want you to feel bad about that, because why? We are human beings, okay? Nobody is perfect on this earth. I don't care who tell you, who talk to you, who do this, do that. Ain't nobody perfect on this earth. But I do want you to strive to be a better person every day. I do want you to strive to do great things. I do want you to strive to be the better version of yourself, right? So if you told yourself, nah, I'm not going to smoke weed, and the only time you smoke weed is when you get around this particular person, male or female, then you're not being a man or woman of your word. So that's all I'm simply saying. Okay. With that being said, the enemy wants you to relapse. Don't allow him to work on your mental and to work on your weakness. All right. Hope that made sense for y'all. Okay. And the last one, y'all, my beautiful people, number 5 is going to be this. You chose God. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I chose God. Now, RHENO, why is that so powerful? The reason why that's so powerful is because of this, y'all. You cannot serve 2 masters. I'm sure y'all know that, right? You cannot serve 2 masters. It's very simple. It's very similar to having an office, right? And let's just say you got the top boss, who is the we'll just say he's the manager, okay? Or we'll say that he owns the company, okay? And then we'll say that we have the top manager, super top manager, top manager, all right? And you have the supervisor. So these positions go like this. Boss, because anything he says goes. He actually runs the manager and supervisor. Then manager. All right. The manager is pretty much running the company how, you know, the CEO wants it. And then the supervisor is like a shift lead. Okay. So what he's doing is he's managing all the punts or managing all the crew members. All right. You can't serve 2 masters. So what happens is if that boss is inside of the CEO is inside of that office, right? And if the CEO is talking, you're not going to see the manager trying to over-talk the CEO. I'm just being honest with y'all. Unless the CEO has already had a premeditated conversation and said, hey, man, you can run it. You know what I'm saying? We already have our talk. But if a CEO is talking, you're not going to see the manager talking as well. Why? Because you can't serve 2 masters. Once again, y'all, I know I got some very spiritual people over here. I'm not saying literally. I'm just making an analogy for my people, okay? So I know I got some very spiritual people over here, but please understand and listen for the analogy, all right? Don't take it literal, okay? So I just gotta say that for my people who, you know, super spiritual. But with that being said, y'all, you will not be able to serve that CEO and manager at the same time. Why? Because the manager he's only running the company for the CEO. The CEO is the top dog. He's the head honcho. He's calling the shots. He's dishing out the paychecks. Okay, so what does that mean, RHENO? Well, what that simply means is this right here. You cannot serve 2 masters. What am I saying? See, if you serve God, then he's your master. Okay, and if you serve the devil, guess what? He's your master. Some people are serving the devil and don't even know. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say that one more time. Some people are serving the devil and don't even know. Well, how am I doing that, RHENO? It's the music you listen to. It's the habits that you decide to indulge in. It's the people who you decide to hang around, right? It's the things that it's the things that you decide to do with your life, okay? And I'm not saying to live holified, sanctified. That's not what I'm saying. Because Lord knows I'm not holified and sanctified, all right? I'm just only spreading awareness and like my man Tupac say, sparking the brain to let you know that, hey, man, I'm not saying to be holified, sanctified, but I'm also saying that you can't serve 2 masters. All right, like you can't be over here on drugs, prostitution, narcotics, just doing the whole 9. And then you want to go, you want to, act like, hey man, I'm serving God. No, you can't serve 2 masters. No, you're on this side right now, and that's okay because God is a forgiving God. Not only that, but God accepts all your mistakes. He accepts your flaws. It also says, come as you are. All right, so I'm not saying that you can't turn your life around the whole 360. But what I am saying is this: whenever you chose God and whenever you say, look, man, my master is God, I don't serve you. I may not be perfect, but I don't serve you, sir. Yes, sir. Whenever you say that, he gonna say, oh, I bet. Oh, you don't serve me? Oh, I bet. That's cold. I bet. Okay, cool. How about Big Booty Julie right there? Yes, sir. Oh, he go Smooth Sam right here. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, he go $10,000. All you got to do is just do this right here. Okay. So he's going to be more temptation on top of temptation because he's simply trying to prove God wrong that, hey, he will serve me at some point. all right? Or she will serve me at some point. So understand that, y'all. That's a real big one. So if y'all been wondering why temptation is so high, I just gave y'all all the reasons, okay? So with that being said, y'all make sure that y'all serve that one master, which is God, okay? And I know all my spiritual people understand what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Y'all drop in the comments and say, yes, sir, if y'all understand what I'm saying, okay? But outside of that, y'all, I need y'all to keep a rich mentality, okay? Make sure that mindset is clear, pure, and pristine, all right? And so with that being said, as I conclude the video, I need y'all to check out any one of the links in my bio, okay? Whether that's 8 steps to self-publishing a successful book, rich mentality, fairly unequal, as well as traumatized by love. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships, which is Patreon or my YouTube membership, okay? I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, okay? Keep a rich mentality. Peace.